recording. So, Jai Shri Krishna, um, Har Har Mahadev. Hopefully, some more devotees will join. But welcome to those who have joined us. Thank you so much for um, being online. Would I request, if possible, if you can show yourself, because especially right now, we just going to introduce each other. And it's always good to put a face to the name. So that will be better if that's possible. Um, I always am a little surprised why people just switch off their screens all the time. Especially when you look at an ugly git like me, there's no excuse for not doing that. But anyway, um,
We didn't know that you will ask us to switch on camera, otherwise we would have done our makeup and everything.
that's right. Go to the makeup artist. Hare Krishna, and let me make
Hare
you
Hare
a
Krishna.
host. Very good, very good. So, good, good. So, I wanted to introduce Narendra, because um, he will be effectively running the yatra, um, especially when we're there. Um, and okay, yeah, good idea. Let me just highlight you.
You say highlight every.
Yeah, there he is. um, he is an extremely fit person. He walks like 100 miles every day. Oh no, he does 100 Surya Namaskars every day. It's so good. We normally have yatras where, generally speaking, they're all a little bit like me, elderly, and not very fit. But it's nice to go on a yatra where we have such a wide range of devotees. They're young, they're all elderly like myself, they're unfit like me, but there's some very, very fit people. So I'm really happy. And in this scenario, with Kailash, I think nobody should be under the illusion that we can't be fit. We have to become fit for this yatra. And this is a very good opportunity for us to improve our physical condition, health condition, so that we can do this yatra to the best of our ability. So, Narendra, anything you'd like to share? Anything like to?
I think, as you mentioned, it's good to have a wider range in terms of age group, and we have two people. One is Devashish, she is on call. He
Mm,
is the one who takes us through all this fitness regime. So
yeah,
feel free to reach him out. He's very, very cooperative, very helpful. And Ratnagara as well, who runs the walking groups. We do walking almost every weekend, especially around Box Hill. And again, all age, all capabilities people to join. And our aim is to go together, come back together. Whoever is the slowest or any problem, we always come together. So feel free to join as a preparation to Kailash. Even though Prabhuji has arranged horses and everything, our endeavor will be to do as much as we can on the foot, and then fallback option is horse and porter and everything.
yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's a very nice point. Yeah, and I like the point you made. We go together, we come back together. That's a nice point. What time do you go on the Sunday to box?
Prabhuji, we go on every Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning, except today. So we did yesterday, and we usually do on Thursday evening as well at Epsom Down. But weekend boxing trips are good. Like yesterday, there was an exclusive group of the ladies who went and did the raid route, and a few of us went from Epsom to Boxing and came back. So yeah, it's good. And both these boys, like Devashish and Ratnakar, they do stretching, static stretches, dynamic stretches, and everything. We just follow them whatever they ask us to do basically, and pranayam, little bit of pranayam as well.
And roughly how long is the session?
Uh, we usually end up spending almost 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, sometimes more.
3 to 4 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And it is not just physical exercise, it becomes kind of a socials. And I can share one thing is like after a couple of hours in the woods, it becomes
Yeah.
happy hormones within the body. They just kick in and everyone is happy and laughing and smiling. So
Okay. And how long is the walk? If I can estimate, how long is that walk?
just one second. Just one second.
No problem.
It's about 16 kilometer.
Yeah, it is about 16 kilometer, but Devashish Babu, like newcomers, we can always tailor them and let them do, let's say, 5 kilometers or 6 kilometers, just for
Okay.
participants of the Kailash. So
Yeah.
those who want to do full round, they can do full round. There are a few shortcuts as well.
Okay, good.
So yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. I think I just to let everybody know, my personal situation is I've just gone through a couple of knee operations, and recent one was 5 weeks. So I'm still in the process of recovering. Hopefully, I'll be well recovered by the time we go. But my aim is, I think, within the next 4 weeks, is to join you in Box Hill walk. I think probably 5 kilometers will be even too much, but let's see. Um, I want to try to join you at least a few weeks, few weekends, so that we can get as fit as possible. Good. Okay. Anything else you'd like to share, Narendra? Oh, we can't hear you.
As I said, like we are all set, and it's once in a lifetime opportunity. We are looking very much. We are looking forward for this yatra, especially from spiritual aspect, and we are blessed to have you there, Mataji there, and under your guidance. Yeah, that's it. Thank
Thank you. Not sure about any of that, but yeah.
you.
Okay. So now, thank you, Narendra.
Narendra, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Taruna
good,
here.
good, good. Yes, yes.
So, because I live in North London, how I don't think so. Like most of the people are in Croydon side. So, just wanted to understand, like, every day, how many miles one should walk. I
Uh,
tried to do 2 to 3 miles. That's all I can, or kilometers to be honest. So how much do you think so one should do it? I also
uh,
have a knee problem, so keeping in mind.
Tarunaji, first of all, this is my very first trip to Mount Kailash, so we can only guess or suggest. But one thing I can tell you is like for knee issues, in and around certain whoever has got this kind of issues, we usually tend to ask Devashish what kind of exercises we need to do. I recommend you to connect with Devashish, probably Devashish and Pinu Babi, they can guide you through what kind of exercises you do. And two, three
Okay.
miles a day, I think it's good. But once your knee is sorted in a couple of weeks, I would recommend at least once or twice in a week, you do around 10K kind of walk.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So at least try on a weekend to go at least 10K. So that
10K, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
okay.
yeah, before that, all these knee exercises, means a lot of people have been benefited because of certain knee exercises, which you can tap into from.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I think Taruna, you've also had a knee replacement, right?
No, I didn't, Prabhuji. I just have both the knees are having arthritis.
Arthritis.
So
Okay.
yeah, but I'm doing my stretching exercise every day,
Okay.
just to keep going and doing a bit more for this trip. To be honest, to
Of
be
course.
fit,
Of course.
I rather would like to walk because I love walking. So,
Oh, that's
but
good.
because of knee, it's reduced. But yeah.
Last thing, Tarunaji, the people
You
from
can call me Taruna, Narendra. That's fine.
they usually call Tarunaji. There are a couple of people who comes for our long walk from North London. We have got one walking group, so you can tap into them. And whenever we arrange the long walks around somewhere in the country, people come from there, so you can join them.
Oh, that'll be great. If you can connect me there, I would definitely would like to join them.
Yeah, sure.
Brilliant. And Taruna, you are going to be sharing with Veena, is that right?
Yes, yes.
Good. Have you been in touch with Veena?
Yes, I have. I'm in touch with Veena, and probably in coming weeks we will catch up in London
Good.
when she's coming to city. So we'll catch up before
I
we
don't know,
leave.
I don't know if Veena, are you on the call? She might not be on the call. Okay. Good. That's good. So that's very good. Thank you for that. Anything you want to share, Tarun?
Uh, to be very honest, Nambiji, I do not know from where this email came to me that for the Kailash Yatra, and I was still gobsmacked by the idea that how this email came to me, and I'm just going now. Never in a million years I've thought that I will be doing this. But I'm really, really thrilled about this and not thinking too much, just surrendering how it goes, just leaving up to Lord, like how it is going to be. But just wanted to be prepared, and thanks to Graham sharing this because this is my first trip to do trekking and hiking. Never done this before. So I really needed to know what things we can carry because I would like to just carry one bag. That's it on my shoulders and carrying everything and just going about because I was rather focusing on doing meditations rather than on my what I'm carrying or not carrying. Just we just wanted to be prepared for the weather. That's all about it.
That's true. It will be chilly, no doubt about it, because the altitude is quite high, very high. So undoubtedly it's going to be cold. So we should have nice warm clothes with us. And in terms of bags, we can get Ram's advice. He hasn't been able to join, understandably, because he's got a group from US coming now. In fact, they've already landed, 25 of them, I think. So he's a little busy with them. But he did say he will be free in 5th, 6th of July. So I would say with the next session we have, a little bit longer session with Ram.
Okay.
And there we will get a better idea of where we're going to be staying, the type of accommodation, and also in terms of bags, because they will give us one small duffel bag, one big. So the big one we can take our bulky items. The small one we take our things that we need on a day-to-day basis, And also we will have the porter, the horse, the person who's the horse or the pony or whatever it is. He will actually be carrying our bag. So we won't have to worry about actually carrying the bag itself.
Okay, fine.
Navidananji, this is Jigar. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Hi, Jigar. Can we see you?
Yes, hopefully you should be able to see me.
Yes, we can. 1 second. I want to add you.
We're still in our pajamas, so just bear with us.
Me too.
Good. Everyone's in the same group. My question was the bags. The big bag, do we leave it somewhere or does it still come with us, including the small bag?
As far as I understand, the big bag that we're going to take from London to Kathmandu.
Yeah, the suitcase, basically, you leave that at Kathmandu in the hotel.
Yeah.
So they will give us another bag, like a duffel bag, where we put all our things in, which we carry around.
One big duffel bag, one small duffel bag.
Okay, so, all right. So one big duffel bag and small will be with us, and the big suitcase will live in Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Jigar. So while you're...
Kalpana here. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jessica, can we see you, Kalpana Ben?
Yeah, but I'm a bit dressed up because I need to go out.
That's all
Just
right.
one.
We're all dressed down.
I'm dressed up because I need to go out.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me see if I
Can
can.
you see me?
Yeah. I want to just add. Okay, good.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So yes, Kalpana.
Yes. Did I miss anything? Because I was just a little bit
Oh no,
late.
we're just introducing each other.
Okay.
And you are sharing with Malvika Ben. I don't know if Malvika Ben, are you on the call?
No, I don't think so.
No, she's not. Okay, not to worry. Okay, not to worry. Anything else, Tarun? Anything else you want to share?
Right. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to take a rucksack from here or only be carrying whatever they give us?
Now, so we take our suitcase with us and
Yeah.
hand luggage.
Yes.
So that we leave that in the hotel in Kathmandu.
Mm-hmm.
So we transfer everything from the suitcase and to the big duffel bag and the small duffel bag that they give us.
Okay, then.
So
All right. Thank you.
yeah, so they know the type of bags that we need to carry around. So they'll give those to us.
Okay, so I don't have to worry that.
No.
And I was thinking we should take a mask with us.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's a cold air, it might goes
Yeah.
in the lungs and
Yeah.
it can be
No,
you know
it helps.
difficult breathing.
Yes, it helps. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea.
Can I just follow up with that question as well, whilst we're on the topic? So
Sure.
cover bases. So me and Gajdula, we were going to bring a rucksack, but then it seems like we don't need a rucksack, right? Because there'll be a duffel bag that will be given, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just make double sure. Look here. This is
what they gave us.
one large duffel bag for your entire stuff they'll give, and a small bag, backpack for 3 days trekking around Mount Kailash. Also, they will provide, as well as a heavy warm jacket. So those three things they will provide.
Okay.
Can we bring our own backpack if we like? Like, do we have to use theirs?
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
There's no reason why not to.
As long as it's not too big.
No, it's because to prepare for this trip, we already bought some backpacks.
Of course. Yeah.
And it would be nice if we can use them.
Yeah.
But
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think you will be carrying your own little backpacks, whereas the big ones will be with the Sherpas.
No, because the little one is what's going to be going around the parikram, so they'll carry that as well. So we will have nothing to carry.
Okay.
The big one will be left.
Anyway, just be prepared that you might have to carry the backpack.
The big
small
one. The big one will be left in Dirachan.
Yeah. This is only for the parikram round Kailash. Otherwise, the rest of the thing, we'll have both bags with us.
Yeah.
Big one and small.
That's right.
And I think at Kathmandu, it's good to we will be there for 4 days. Good to have our own bag too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. Because you already pack your essentials in there. So it's easier to just keep things in there.
Good.
Do we need any kind of like sleeping bags or anything?
Okay, so Graham
good
has actually
question.
said, I mean, this list doesn't have it, but Graham has actually said maybe get a nice warm inner liner and a nice warm sleeping bag. Because remember, in the dormitories, you don't know how clean that will be.
So you would recommend getting a sleeping bag and a sleeping liner?
Yeah, that's what Graham has suggested. We're just looking at that list.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
In the oxygen cylinders, you can get an individual one. Can we take that instead of using theirs?
I mean, they will give us, I think they will carry a good number for everyone.
Yeah, can I answer this one,
Okay.
Mataji?
Yes. Okay.
If you want to carry it, it won't be possible to carry from UK to
No,
Nepal
no, no.
anyway.
Get it in
Yeah.
Nepal.
Yeah, even from Nepal to Tibet, don't know what will be the border restrictions and everything, and
Oh,
how
okay.
Chinese
Yeah.
people. It's a Tibet, but practically control it's a China controlled by China. So
Oh, okay.
maybe I'm putting down the notes. Prabhuji, I will pass on this question to. We can pass on this question to Ramji, where we
That's
can buy the
good.
cylinder
Yeah,
from.
yeah, makes sense.
As long as it's individual ones, and they don't, I don't mind. But they,
બંધ કરું આ બંધ કરું છે because I'm on a meeting as well. Okay. Only Kathmandu.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That was good. So this is Manda Ben. No, sorry. Suje?
Huh?
તમે Manda Ben છો ને?
No, Manda's there.
Oh,
Someone else.
okay.
There.
So there's 4 ladies. Let me just check.
Going earlier, one day
One
early.
day earlier. Let me check who they are. The 4 ladies, so that we are aware.
Manjna, Sohini, Rita,
Ah,
and Manda.
yes,
Good.
that's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right. They are going one day earlier, and then they will be doing a day trip to Muktinath by helicopter. So we will not see them traveling with us, but they will already be in Kathmandu when we reach.
Yeah, been
Okay, so Devashi has just put a nice list.
Yeah.
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 Good. On the
group,
on
yeah.
the WhatsApp group.
So yeah,
So-
it's mainly warm things really, which we need to take, like hats and gloves and things like that, and face masks. So
Are we not going Muktinath then?
No.
no, not this time, no.
If you want to, it's too late now because we already booked your ticket. They're doing a special
you.
helicopter trip there and back.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we're not doing day trip either there.
Not to Muktinath, no.
The only
Oh,
thing is we're doing is Everest.
Muktinath was never on the plan from
Hmm.
the very beginning. It was only because these 4 ladies wanted to do that because they don't want to come to the Everest air trip. They don't want to do that. They rather go to Muktinath. But it's not
so
cheap.
they're not coming
Yeah,
Kailash.
but it's no, they're coming Kailash.
Now,
Oh.
rest of the thing they're coming.
But it's very expensive, that trip, because it's a day trip by helicopter, quite a long journey. So
Yeah, or we can put it this way: it's an optional one. Anyone wants to, means like people who wanted to go. It was probably it was some $5,000 or something for a
it's
helicopter.
something like that. Yeah. It's not
For one
cheap.
helicopter,
Yeah,
One helicopter.
which
it was not
takes
cheap.
about 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. But you had to be there one day earlier, and this was only decided by these 4 ladies late in the day anyway. So, and whoever else since then, we always ask them, "Would you like to do that?" But nobody's come forward. Okay. Introductions. We're still on introductions. So, anybody else would like to? Let's pick on Jayrani. She got her camera on. Looking forward to seeing you.
Can you see me?
I can.
Okay. I'm just listening. I'm quite looking forward. This was my dream to go to Mount Kailash. So I was supposed to go in May, but for some reason it got cancelled. So this is like, I'm really looking forward. So I'm just listening to everybody's ideas. And I know Graham very well. He lives in Maidenhead. So
Yes.
he's kind of helping me with the stuff I should take
Excellent.
and doing things. And we do go for lots of walks together because he lives close to me anyway. So I'm trying to keep myself fit and getting ready for this yatra.
Brilliant, brilliant. Anybody else who'd like to open the camera? Anand. Good. Anand. Now, Anand, he lives in a country which is really far away. from us. He lives in Wales.
Hello, namaskar.
Namaskar. So
yes, I used to live in Woking, and I used to visit the temple, but now many years I moved here,
right.
and quite excited to go with the group.
Yes, and thank you very much for joining us. You're going to be sharing with Bedia here.
Yeah, I am
Yes.
here.
Very
Yeah, Anand. Hi, Anand.
So very good, very good. Yeah. Any questions? Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to?
We will be meeting on 30th evening. We are having the same flight, right?
Same
Air
flight.
India.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of us are on the same flight.
Right. As
It's
per the list,
31st
I'm
or
collecting now
30th.
all the material which we need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is any chance material buy from the Kathmandu something?
No doubt. Yes.
But I think Ram did say it will be more expensive. So if you can have all the things beforehand, better. There's always option to buy there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything missing, we can buy from there.
Yes. Yes. But we'll try to be as organized as we can from here, because there we don't know the logistics, because we are planning to, as a group, visit various temples. So I'm not sure how much time or how far away the shops will be. So it'll be a little bit hit and miss.
Okay.
Anybody else like to show us self and get introduced face to face?
Devashish, open up the camera. Let us see you.
Very good, very good. There you go. So
you're on mute, sir. You're on mute.
Harar Mahadev. Can you hear me?
Harar Mahadev. Very good, very good. We can hear you, yes.
Yeah,
So
nice
you
to meet
are
you.
the fitness guru, huh? Excellent. You're gonna have to get us very fit.
That's what he calls me. I'm not.
Good. No. You help us you get fit. This is a fantastic opportunity to really improve ourselves, physically at least.
Definitely.
And spiritually, no doubt.
I wanted to say something here. So we need to ask whether we need a sub-zero sleeping bag or whether they're going to give or we need to buy. That's something we need to clarify. And then also, if anyone is smoking in the group, they should try not to smoke or reduce smoking until the Yatra. Alcohol, little bit is fine, but we need to really focus on the physical fitness more than spiritual, to be honest, because if you're physically fit, spiritual will come along.
And it's best, ideally, if one doesn't smoke anyway, and drinking as well, because why do you want to subject your body to such horrible substances?
These are recommended by experts, so we need to take it really seriously. And there will be list that we will just highlight as must, and people should not compromise that, oh, it's all right, I won't take it, I won't buy it. Please make sure whatever list are confirmed, buy all those things and take it with you. Otherwise, you'll be saying, oh, I haven't got that. This guy has it, and you'll be regretting later.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, I think people are already on track. Everybody's trying their best. So that's all good to hear.
Okay. Anybody else would want to introduce themselves?
Yeah, good morning. This is Deepak.
Hi,
Deepak here.
Deepak. Can we see you?
We'll try. 1 second. I'm actually trying to get back in shape. I shouldn't say fitness because I'm kind of lagging behind.
You're the only one.
Naren and the famous walks, right? That negotiation folks take up. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. I'm just trying to catch up before I start joining them. But
Yes.
looking forward to this. I think I've been kind of listening. I'm in the lovely Epsom Down race course this morning,
Okay.
and yeah, we're all looking forward spiritually, obviously, and uh, overall as an experience to join this one. There are a lot of questions, but I'm kind of sneakily going around to Narendra and asking a lot of them, and I'm going to just maybe watch the recording. So it's lovely to meet you folks who joined the call. I'm going to probably go back and yeah, it was a bit sunny outside. I couldn't see the screen, so.
Okay.
But I would it will be great to join the walks maybe at some time shortly, and start getting back into the zone.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any specific. And Shraddha is there with me. Shraddha's my wife.
Oh,
We
yeah.
both live in Epsom Downs, so
Good.
Shraddha can say hello if she can. We're all.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
yeah, she's on the line.
Yeah.
If I mean, we are planning to have another at least 2 more Zoom sessions, perhaps 3. So any questions that are not answered, you're welcome to ask. But
or just put them on the group as well, and they'll get answered as well.
Yeah.
And if you missed the first recording, the very first one, just let us know and we'll put it back on
no,
the
we
group
have.
again.
We've already put it. Yeah.
Just have a look at that because that will give you a better idea as to the route and everything. And Ram, the person in Nepal, has gone through quite a lot of detail in there.
So Shraddha, the boss is here.
Hi,
Exactly.
hi
I should just go on
everybody.
mute now.
Hi, Naviji.
Hi.
Yes, Deepak, now you go on mute.
So yeah, thank you so much for taking this initiative first of all, and it's our privilege to be a part of this group. And we were so fortunate that we met Narendra and Daisy one of the days, and they introduced us to this. So we were so much looking forward. From my side, naturally, we were kind of training ourselves to how much we could, but I think I really need to see some practitioner, some doctor to understand why I'm feeling weak every day. So, but the spirit is so high that I know I'll just, make it happen. I'll work towards it and I'll make it happen. Um, Shoes and all I've sorted. By the way, it's a good thing for the group also to know that I went to Cotswold. I took a personal appointment as a consultation where they took me through 1 hour proper session was there to making me understand which is the right shoe for me.
Oh, wow.
Because I never do trekking and all much. So it was the first time, that I got introduced to different brands, what are the pros and cons of that. So that's one of the places that you must consider instead of just thinking this is the right shoe for you, going anywhere and buying. Book an appointment with them. They will take you through to the session. And that actually helped me. Deepak has got his appointment next Saturday. But at least one bit is sorted, but I have to really train myself walking now.
Where is that shop?
This is the nearest from Epsom is the Kingston one, Kingston upon Thames.
Okay. And
So-
what is the cost? What was the cost of the
So
one?
I got Mandel, which is one of the German brands, very similar to Lova, and I bought it for £180. But they took me through to the process of understanding how my leg is designed and how my feet are designed. So you think about, okay, I'll go and buy Merrell, I'll go and buy Scarpa. Don't do that, because although the recommendation comes as generic, like these are the brands you must buy for high trekkings and those things, but sometimes your feet is designed differently. So it's always best to go under consult. And then he told me that with considering your thin legs and how your feet is designed, I think the best is to go with those. So we kind of came up to, after 5 6 we came to 2 and then 1. So that's how I bought mine.
See, we've got some shoes which we used like 14 years, 15 years ago to go to
Chardham.
Kedarnath.
Oh, lovely.
And they're heavy boots,
I know.
So I think I will take up. Thank you very much for what you just shared, because I will take that up.
Yeah, because for me, he said you would not be able to manage heavy boots because
Yeah.
your legs should support to, kind of lift those boots, while you're walking.
Yeah.
And it takes a month to break in those heavy ones. It's best to go with the lighter ones because
Right.
it takes 3 days or 4 days to break into that.
Good.
So and they're lovely. I can show you. In fact, it's here. This is the one which I bought.
How much is the weight?
This is 300 grams, 360 or 70.
180
No, the price is 180
Oh,
grams.
300.
Weight is 300
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, very good.
They're really nice and
See,
lovely
I'm
and
They look good.
great sole as well.
Yeah, they look good.
They're really nice. And this is
Nabiji, I had a.
Mandel.
What's the shop name, please?
I don't get to that.
Cotswold. So I will share in the group. I will send the link in the group.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Because I went yesterday only. So it was 1 hour nice appointment. I really liked the whole process of how they explained, and they asked me to walk, come back, and we were going through all the discussion about the ankle support and a lot of details. So because this guy is a tracking guy, he did most of the places. I'm sure the Mount Kailash also he must have done. So he was an experienced chap. I forgot his name actually. I can call the company and ask them who was the guy, so you guys can book under him.
Good.
So
Yes,
I'll
yes.
share the links. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Just one thing, our boss wants to go out. Probably Kalpana
Daisy.
Jain, both of them are going at the same place, somewhere North London, Rajasthani Zoomer Fountain or something. I'll give it to her and then I'll be free.
Thank you.
See you later, Daisy.
No, Daisy, thank you so much for joining, Daisy.
You're welcome, Nabisi. How are you?
Good.
It's not too bad.
Yes. Yeah. See you all in our yatra. Maybe before then.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we can
will
arrange
come.
something.
Box Hill. We will do the Box Hill with you.
Yes, that would be great. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And Nabiji, I just wanted to add, Deepak here again, that I had the same problem. I had done a tracking with Keen shoes, and they're pretty heavy. So I mean, for anybody because I have done half marathons in that. I mean, walking marathons, and it just weighs you a bit down on the knee. Okay, so for that reason, now I'm looking for lighter shoes.
Okay.
So that's the advice I've been given. So I think that's for those who have some shoes, etc., they're trying to reconsider. I mean, I'm actually I've been asking this question on the group as well. Obviously, Shraddha got ahead of me and she got the appointment. I missed it. I was flying. So hopefully this Saturday I'll get my fitting done and I'll take my previous shoe with me. Just sharing. Yeah.
Got it.
So let's see. Yeah.
Deepak, just a quick one. So if you're just focusing on the Kailash Yatra, that's a different requirement because it needs to be warm, it needs to be full wet proof, rain proof.
Yes.
At the same time, it needs to be comfortable. Whereas if you're looking for normal day-to-day walk, I can recommend something which is not fully waterproof, but it's you'll love it.
Yeah. So maybe we should speak. I was just telling Narendra also earlier that I was supposed to join you guys for a walk and couldn't happen the last 2 weekends. But let's do that. Get a bit of your experience. I have got my New Balance shoes, which I use for my normal walks, and they're not waterproof. But I'd like to get some advice. Yeah, that will really help. Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Deepak and Shraddha. That was very, very handy.
Thank you, guys.
To move on a little bit, otherwise we will run too much over. Insurance. Now, insurance is a bit of an issue because our maximum height is, I think, 5,700 meters in Dolma Pass. And most insurance companies will only cover up to 5,000 meters if they do any tracking cover anyway. So we did contact, I can't remember with which Mataji it was, 1 or 2 companies, and roughly the quotation was coming of about 320, 330 pounds.
Sorry, Prabhuji. It's we buy insurance.
Sorry, who was that?
Bihar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But they put us through to somebody.
Yes,
Yes.
345 pounds it was.
Oh, it was 345. Yes. So since then, I haven't really had a chance to test that price with other insurance. I think next week, Jayanti, she will try to phone around a few of the insurance companies. Has anybody got insurance already?
Is it travel insurance we are talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have it through my bank.
Which
and,
bank?
Nationwide.
Will they cover up to 5,700? Because HSBC do the same, but they only cover
Yeah.
up to 5,000.
That's right. And Nabiji, I just wanted to say this, that me and Naren spoke on this and I shared some links as well. We did a little bit of research, right? I mean, I don't want to call myself, I've not kind of completed it yet, but from where what I got to, especially for the Kailash Yatra, most were saying that you would have some kind of a preliminary insurance or travel insurance offered to you by a bank, etc. You can buy a supplementary insurance on the top, and there are specialized companies doing that, which makes it then lesser expensive. So if you go for a full insurance versus a supplementary insurance, then you might get it cheaper. It will be very cheap. It will be expensive, but may not be 350, 40 pounds. So I think there are some prices in there as well, but they will also depend on age and other factors and health factors for the individuals. So it's worth looking at that.
Could you share the links?
I had at that time, me and Naren had exchanged a few, but maybe it's worth sharing with the group.
You can,
Okay,
please.
so, yeah.
If you can, that's really good.
Yeah, I will share those links. I've got 2 links, but I didn't do much on that one. But as you all guys are aware and are now discussing, it's kind of top up to the existing insurance which we get through banks and everything. So last time I saw it was around 200-ish per person.
Okay.
But need little bit more work. We shall try to do it this week.
All right. Thank you. That's very helpful. And those who don't have insurance at all, we'll try to we'll just shop around and see if we can find a decent price. Of course, everything depends on, as Deepak said, age and any health issues. So, but everybody must take insurance. It is so critical because this yatra is completely unique. And we will face challenges which we've never faced in our life. Not to scare anybody, but this is very exciting. But we don't want to take unnecessary risks. And if we're not insured, we just take
It can become very expensive.
Yeah.
And Abhinandanji, I had a question. This is probably, it was covered in the first call, but unfortunately we weren't able to join. The visa situation when we arrive and stuff, that's on arrival and everything, right? Is there anything before that?
There's we need 2 sorts of visas. One is when we come to Nepal, and that's something like 40 pounds. That's already included in the package. And then there's the second visa.
We get at
the airport.
On entry.
On entry. That's easy. And we don't have to do it before reaching Nepal.
Yeah.
The second one, also included in the package, is the Chinese one. We will have to give our passports to...
Or copies of the passports.
No, the actual passport.
No, we need to send
that's
beforehand.
We already got that, right? When we arrive in Nepal, we will have to give our passports to Ram, who will then do the application for Tibet.
Okay. Yeah.
Before that, he's already will have done the groundwork because we were going to send him copies of our passports.
Okay. Thank you.
And that is the reason why we need to stay 4 days in Kathmandu, because it takes that time for visas to come through.
Right. Yeah.
But Kathmandu also is a very religious place. It's fantastic.
That's another reason.
Excuse me, Nabi.
Yes, who's that?
Regarding insurance, I was looking at Sports Cover Direct.
Okay.
So it is coming out to be 252 pound, but they also have for the group insurance.
Group insurance, the problem is everybody's got different health conditions and it's a little tricky. It takes a lot of time and effort. And if we get something wrong, it can be very painful. But what did you say? Sports Direct.
Sports Cover Direct.
Sports Cover
Okay.
Direct.
We can check that out. Yeah.
250. That goes up to 5,700, right?
That goes up to 7,000 meters.
Wow.
So you got bigger plans, huh?
No, not bigger plan, but after 5,000, the next
Is 7,000.
selection is 7,000.
That's very good. Thank you for sharing that. Very, very good. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else on insurance? Okay.
Naviji, one quick one.
Sure.
I know I kind of exchanged some text with you on this, but me and Shad are starting only 31st and reaching on first morning.
I think it should be okay.
And this is a
I think it should.
This is Air India.
Yeah.
But if the flights don't get changed, etc. I mean, we also have to take care of contingency. There isn't any with this plan because this reaches around 6:30 in the morning. So the next flight might be what I've checked of something 11ish or something like that. Maybe there's one at 9 around 9ish, and then there is one at 1:11ish.
I think
I'm just saying. I hope that's okay.
I hope it's okay.
I know you said yes, but yeah.
Yeah. I think the earlier you can get to Kathmandu, the better, just in case. Because in any case, we reach there on the Sunday, and you're reaching there on the Monday. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that correct? 30th, 31st, 1st. So the time difference is going to be very little. As long as you get there early, I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah. Because I don't think
well, plan-wise it's all good, but contingency is an issue. Okay, so I can't.
And that we can't legislate.
Yeah.
So what
exactly.
What to do?
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst. The very worst scenario is if you're late, your visa comes one day later. You just are going to join us little later. But because we are staying in a couple of places an extra day, it's not going to be an issue. So I wouldn't worry.
So we're leaving on 31st.
We're leaving
on 31st.
We're leaving on 30th. Who's that? Kalpana Ben?
Yeah.
We're leaving on 30, which is a Saturday, and we're reaching on the Sunday morning.
Okay.
Most people are doing that. Most are doing that.
You know the connecting flight from Delhi to Kathmandu? I think it's at 11 o'clock from memory.
Yes.
We're arriving at 11 o'clock. Is there going to be any logistical things that we need to consider based on that?
Because the luggage will go straight from one plane to the other.
Okay.
Without us, and we don't have to clear immigration. It shouldn't be an issue. Generally, it's not an issue.
Right.
If it is an issue, it's an Air India issue. Luckily, we're going on this Sunday as well. So we've got that little cushion. Even if we reach a little later, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about luggages?
23 kg suitcase?
No, I'm talking about we have to transfer ourselves from Delhi?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll be in transit. So the planes, they will automatically transfer the luggage.
All right. Thank you.
And the weight allowance, 23 kgs, one suitcase, and then 7 kgs for the hand luggage.
Hand luggage, yeah.
Good.
One thing more I would like to add, Nabi. It also has this group travel where the only thing you need to provide is the age. So up to 64, then between 65 to 69. So maybe because you have the age data for all the group members, maybe you can try once.
What's that? The insurance?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, okay. We'll give it a go.
let's look.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Shada. Very good. Anything else? Now, I just wanted to go through the list, which hmm, which Graham sent.
Sorry, Nabi Prabhuji, I have to go.
Yeah, you enjoy your party.
Thank you. I got a baby shower to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about this.
All right.
Thank. See you.
Thank you.
Sure.
So, now let's list where is it?
Go up.
Sorry. Okay. So hang on.
No, that's Ram's list.
That's Ram's list. Let's go through that anyway
Yeah,
first.
yes.
So Ram's list: sufficient warm clothing, including one warm jacket, essential medicines, of course. Please don't forget your medicines, toiletries, water bottle, quite a nice strong flask, hiking shoes. We've talked about woolen gloves, woolen socks, minimum 4 pairs, woolen hat, thermals, wind and waterproof jacket, t-shirt, long shirt, pants.
And, and I think waterproof trousers as well.
No mini skirts, no bikinis, sunglasses, sun lotion, torch light.
Torch as well, yes.
Well,
useful.
when we have the phone, we shouldn't need the torch, right?
Sometimes it's easy.
Walking stick, sandal, or evening use. Yeah, got it. Sweet. Okay, look at list now. So, there you go. Okay, this is Graham's list. I hope everybody can see it. Huh? It's a bit small. So walking boots, trainers or walking shoes. So we need both?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Sandals, that's what. Woolen socks, fair enough. Lightweight trousers that can convert to shorts. Oh, wow. Jeans are very bad for walking in. If they get wet, they take ages to dry out. Very good point. Waterproof over trousers. We've got that, don't we?
Yeah, waterproof trousers, basically. Yeah.
T-shirts, top fleece, waterproof jacket, hats and gloves. Hats is a very good.
Yeah, because she's put in nice.
Rucksack, walking poles.
I think those we can get them. Walking sticks, I think we can get them there. I think that's what Ram was saying.
Yeah. Black plastic bags go in rucksacks because they're not waterproof. That makes some sense. Yeah. Spare clothes, foil blanket. So this is the point about the sleeping bag. These are very compact but good in an emergency. I think that's a really important point. I'd forgotten that. Travel soap, travel towel, tissues and wet wipes, torch, head torch, water bottle, first aid kit. I think we can ask Ram to make sure there's a decent first aid kit with them.
That they carry one.
Yeah. Sun cream, sunglasses. Yeah, I think this is pretty good listed. Okay. Very good. Anything else? Any questions on this point?
Can I just ask something? Can you see Graham in the group? He joined the meeting.
Yes.
He's there.
Can
Graham?
you see him?
Yes, he's here.
Okay,
Graham, would you like to unmute?
You have to tell him to unmute or something. I can't see him.
Maybe
No, he hasn't put his video on yet.
maybe he's struggling with the unmutes.
I am.
Now there you go. We can
Am
hear
I
you.
there?
Hi.
Hello.
So, thank you
Yes.
very much for your list.
Well, I'm Graham. I was a hill walking instructor for the scout group, so I've done a lot of Wales, Snowdon, Brecon Beacons, and other places. So some of these things like the walking boots is get them now and get them worn in.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're not used to walking or hiking, they can be a pain, and it can take you several weeks. But when you get a pair, wear them indoors, because if you wear them outside and they're not good, the shop will not take them back.
Good point.
So wear them around the house. It doesn't look very good, but wear them around the house, and then they won't get any scuff marks. Keep the labels on, and you'll soon find whether they're comfortable. The same with rucksacks. I mean, I'm going to take my own rucksack because you can get a rucksack and it can be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And they're different. You mentioned duffel bags. Duffel bags are different to rucksacks.
Yeah, true.
Duffel bags are what you take the school homework in, and rucksacks. So I would advise people to take their own rucksack, but that's a personal choice.
Makes sense.
Because they've got to be comfortable.
Yeah, makes sense.
Foil blankets, they're very cheap, and when I was out the scouts, every boy had to take one of these, because if you do have an accident and you need to stay warm, a foil blanket wrapped around you can make all the difference.
Yeah.
And they take up, they're so small and lightweight, but very effective. So all things like that. I mean, I'm just going to prepare stuff for myself, really, because that's what I've always done. But that's just a personal preference. But my list is not. It's fairly exhaustive, but you take out a bit what you want, really.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Because I have done lots of hill walking with scout groups in good weather and really bad weather, and you have to. I don't know what the weather will be like in Nepal and Tibet, or when we're trekking, but just got allowed for the worst, really. Anybody can walk when the weather's good.
Yeah, makes sense.
Waterproof trousers, they're good. Jeans, I know I said jeans, please do not wear jeans because they get wet. They will take a day to dry out, and they are very sore on your legs when they're wet. So lightweight trousers, they dry out in next to no time. And waterproof trousers, they take up no room in the case at all. And that's about it, really. The sun cream is important, because I was up in I was in the Andes earlier this year doing a trek, and it was quite high, and it was quite warm, but that altitude, the sun was fierce.
Yeah.
So it's just that UV. You've got to be prepared for that. You might think, well, it's only going to be about 15 degrees, but the sun can be very strong. You look at people when they go skiing; they come back with a suntan, don't they?
Yeah.
So just allow for all of that, really, and take some sugary sweets to suck. But the main thing is to enjoy it and take it easy. I mean, I think looking at what we do, it's only 17 kilometres a day you got to walk. Well, I did that last Saturday with a cousin of mine, and it's quite. If you've got a certain level of fitness, it's quite easy. It's not a race, and we're not climbing Everest, so you've got to take it easy. It's quite easy, quite doable.
Okay.
Thank
you. Thank you for sharing all that.
Yes. Anything else you want to know, just get in contact with me. But I think the list was that, and it sort of mirrors what's been said before by Ram as well. But I'm just going on my own experience.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? I propose the next meeting, hopefully 2 weeks' time, July the 6th. We'll try to. Is 9:30 okay for everybody, or?
Yeah.
9:30 is fine.
Let's aim for that. 6th of July, 9:30, and we will get Ram on the call, and he'll give us a much more. Well, we've got loads of questions, so we can ask questions. But no, we'll have to. And then we can also ask him to do a runaround of our itinerary.
Can I just ask something? When are we have to pay the final payment?
Okay. What is it now? June, July, end of July.
End of July. Okay.
Yeah, you got a good 5 weeks.
That's fine. As long as I know when we have to pay,
Yeah.
I don't leave. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Graham.
everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everybody.
all.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Lovely
you.
seeing
Thanks,
you
Debbie.
all.
Take care.
And speak to you.
Yes, yes, and yes, be in touch with Vedvia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. All right.